Salve, salve, rapaz! Tranquilidade? Continuando a gameplay aí de Terminator Resistência, aí onde paramos no episódio anterior. No episódio anterior nós foi fazer uma missão de resgate aí, resgatar o Dr. Alvin aí, se eu não me engano. É porque ele tinha sofrido a emboscada, né? Provavelmente alguém aí do grupo da comandante Baron aí, infiltrado da Skynet. Aí então tava passando as informações aí pros Skynets. Aí então o Dr. Alvin sofreu a emboscada e nós resgatou ele. Então esse aí foi o resumo do vídeo anterior, beleza, rapaziada? Já sabe aquele ritual pra quem gostar dos vídeos aí, né? Curte, compartilha, inscreve no canal, ativa o sininho aí. Todo dia 6h15 da tarde tem vídeo novo, beleza, rapaziada? Bora continuar a gameplay que tá da hora.
Lay still. Don't move.
Thanks for getting us out of there, Sergeant.
Rivers, you want to explain to me what the hell happened?
We lost downtown.
I know that much. But how's that possible? What happened to our defense systems?
Alvin says one of our soldiers came with an order directly from you to reset the target settings for non-lethals.
He said what? Alright. This is what I want you to do. Find whoever is responsible for sending that order. All the messengers have GPS tracking, so we're keeping tabs on their location. Find them and bring them to me.
Understood.
And Rivers, despite what I might say about our resident egghead, I truly have a hard time believing that my men are incompetent. So expect the unexpected. And you know what I mean by that.
Do you think the infiltrator's back?
We won't be sure until you find those messengers and confirm my suspicion.
Now that you mention it,
What?
one of our soldiers said that it looked as if one of our guys led Skynet's attack.
That only supports my case. As soon as you know what's going on, radio me.
Who's Perry? You mentioned him before.
The best soldier I ever fought beside. He was the one who brought me into the Resistance. It's actually a funny story. Years ago, when I was just a kid, I saw a Skynet drone attacking some guy. Without thinking, I grabbed a rock and jumped on it. The guy was screaming the whole time while I beat the metal to the ground. Only when I was done did I realize he was trying to stop me. I was young and stupid. Thank God the drone wasn't really armed, otherwise I wouldn't be here to tell you the story. He was a resistance scientist, and that drone was one of his projects. So you can imagine he wasn't too happy when I smashed it to pieces. But he wasn't alone. There was this huge guy with a rifle on his shoulder, almost choking with laughter. It sure made his day.
That huge guy. Was that Perry?
Yes, it was. Commander Perry was in charge of this division before me. That scientist later told me that was the first time he ever heard Perry laugh. Somehow, Perry and I connected. He taught me how to channel my anger and get it under control. He introduced me to Connor, and that's how I got to the 132nd.
Whatever happened to Perry?
Skynet got hold of our position. We had to leave our shelter. There were a lot of casualties, and he was one of them. He died a soldier. I'd never thought I'd be reminiscing about the day I met them. This may come as a surprise to you, but it was the first metal I ever destroyed.
I'm not surprised. You were still just a kid.
That doesn't mean I didn't have a kill count back then. It just consisted of people. But that's a different story.
You want me to break radio silence?
They have a head start on us. At this point, we can't afford to lose any time.
Jacob, got a minute?
Patrick, you're up?
There are people who need help more than me. Anyway, I can't talk. I have to bring something important to Aaron.
What's up?
I know you're busy, but I found something. Something I think you'll like. A tape from back in the day. I want to play it for you, but my boombox is busted, so if you're out there and find one that works, bring it to me, okay?
Can't you ask Jennifer or one of the other scavengers for help?
I already did, but they couldn't find anything. Just think about it, okay?
Outra missão secundária. Ia se lotar um carro desse aí.
Okay, I'm seeing 2 GPS trackers. Those should be our guys. What the hell are they doing here? More plasma containers. Looks like Skynet's here for good. Flamethrower. If I could get close enough to take a picture.
bagulho por aqui. Por aqui, Não deve ser nada não. Lugar que eu tava antes. Agora vai ter que ser, né? É a linha do trem ali em cima. A gente sabe que tinha um caminho, ó. Eu acho que é aqui mesmo. Tinha os vagões do trem lá. Tirar a foto daquele bichão lá. É aqui mesmo.
Not good enough, needs to be perfect. 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 Got it.
rapaziada. Quando tiver mais peças aí eu vou aprimorar mais as armas. Por enquanto é o melhor que tá tendo aqui, essas aqui, beleza? Dá uma melhoradinha aí. Sempre bom vocês dar uma olhada em tudo aí, que tem muitos itens aí pelo cenário, tá ligado, rapaziada? Aqueles aviãozinhos lá. Eu vacilei. Vacilei. Pode deixar ele chegar perto não. Nem vi que tava ali, né? Será que vai começar de onde eu tirei foto do cara? Esse cara aqueles drones voadores que tava passando aqui, era o cara perto. Nossa, isso. Nossa, começou daqui de baixo. Ela começou daqui, né? Os aprimoramentos não tá não. Fudeu, hein? Aí é foda, é triste. Puta merda, será que eu tinha tirado foto dele? Ah, vou ter que recarregar, mano. Não sei se eu tirei foto dele ou não. acho que eu tirei. Eu tinha matado ele, né? Eu tinha feito. Vai da puta, quase me fodeu. Então é isso aí, rapaziada. Pro vídeo não tá ficando muito longo, vou estar encerrando por aqui, beleza? Quem gostou, deixa aquele like, compartilha, se inscreve no canal, ativa o sininho aí. Todo dia 6h15 da tarde tem vídeo novo, beleza, rapaziada? É nóis aí, até a próxima.